Hi, everyone. Welcome back to 5 Minute English Practice. If you're preparing for an English job interview, today's lesson will really help you. We're going to walk through a full interview role play with clear, natural answers you can use, especially at a B2 level. You'll hear how to introduce yourself, how to explain your strengths and weaknesses, how to discuss your experience, and even how to talk about salary in a confident, professional way. At the end, you'll get tips you can apply immediately to any interview, whether it's online or in person. So relax, take a deep breath, and let's start the interview.
Good morning, Jessica. Thanks for coming in today. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Smith. I'm great, thank you. And thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to be here.
Glad to hear that. Did you have any trouble finding our office?
Not at all. The directions were very clear.
Let's start with something simple. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Of course. I'm a marketing specialist with a little over 3 years of experience working in digital and content marketing. I began my career at a small e-commerce company where I managed social media channels, email campaigns, and supported the analytics team. Over time, I developed a strong interest in content strategy, understanding audiences, creating meaningful messages, and analyzing results to improve performance. I'd describe myself as organized, curious, and collaborative. I enjoy learning new tools, keeping up with trends, and working with people from different backgrounds. Outside of work, I like design, reading, and learning new skills.
Great introduction, thank you. So, why did you apply for the marketing coordinator position at Nexora Creative?
There are three main reasons. First, I've followed Nexora for about a year, and I really admire your work, especially the Brands That Feel Human campaign. I love how your team balances creativity with data-driven decision-making. Second, the job description matches my strengths: content creation, data analysis, and project coordination. These are areas where I feel confident and where I can contribute immediately. Third, I'm looking for a company where I can grow long-term, learn from experienced creatives, and be part of meaningful branding projects. Nexora's culture and values fit perfectly with what I'm searching for.
What would you say are your biggest strengths?
I'd say my three strongest points are organization. I manage deadlines well and keep projects running smoothly. Adaptability. Marketing evolves quickly, and I enjoy learning new platforms and tools. Communication. I'm clear in writing and speaking, and I work well with teams. These strengths helped me handle fast-paced environments and contribute positively to every project I worked on.
And what about weaknesses? What's something you're improving?
Sometimes I focus too much on small details, especially when I'm working on content or visuals. I tend to revise things several times to make them perfect. To improve this, I've started setting time limits and asking for quick feedback earlier in the process. It helps me work faster without losing quality.
Could you tell me about a challenge you faced at work and how you handled it?
Sure. Last year, we were preparing to launch a big promotional campaign. 3 days before launch, our designer unexpectedly got sick, and the visuals weren't finished. I immediately met with the team, reassigned some of the designer's tasks, and volunteered to create the basic graphics myself using Canva and Figma. It wasn't perfect, but it was clean and functional. We launched the campaign on time. And surprisingly, it performed better than expected. The experience taught me the importance of flexibility, team support, and taking initiative.
How do you usually work within a team?
I'm a collaborative person. I listen, share ideas clearly, and try to create a positive working environment. I believe good communication, respect, and shared goals make teamwork successful. I'm also comfortable giving and receiving feedback. I see it as part of growing together.
This role can sometimes involve tight deadlines. How do you handle pressure?
I stay calm by breaking tasks into smaller steps and prioritizing what must be done immediately. I also communicate early. If something is taking longer than expected, I update the team so we can adjust. Pressure motivates me to focus, and I'm used to working in fast paced environments.
Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
In 3 years, I hope to develop stronger project management and strategic planning skills. Ideally, I'd like to take on more responsibility, managing campaigns, leading small teams, and contributing to brand strategy. But overall, I want to continue learning and improving every year.
Do you have any salary expectations?
Yes. Based on my experience and average market rates in this industry, I think a fair range would be between $48,000 and $55,000 per year, depending on responsibilities, growth opportunities, and the benefits package. I'm flexible, and I'm open to discussing what works best for the team.
That is a reasonable range. Before we finish, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I have two. First, what does a typical day look like for someone in this position? And second, what are the team's goals for the next 6 months?
Good questions. Let me explain briefly. Nexora Creative is a branding and digital marketing agency with around 70 employees. Our focus is helping companies build emotional, human-centered brands. For this role, your daily task would include coordinating with the creative team, reviewing content drafts, organizing timelines, analyzing campaign results, and helping maintain communication with clients. As for our goals, in the next 6 months, we're launching 3 major branding projects and expanding our video marketing team. We're looking for someone who can help keep everything running smoothly and contribute creative ideas.
That sounds exciting. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Jessica. That's all for today. We'll contact you soon.
Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed the conversation. Have a great day. Now, let's take a closer look at how to answer the most common job interview questions naturally and confidently. And then I'll guide you through speaking practice so you can get comfortable answering out loud. Imagine you're sitting with the interviewer, having a real conversation. The goal is to show your professionalism while still letting your personality shine, so you feel human, not robotic. When the interviewer asks, "Tell me about yourself," this is your moment to introduce your background and skills clearly. You don't need to tell your entire life story. Just focus on the key points that show who you are and why you're suitable for the job. Start with your current role or recent experience. Highlight your main skills and connect them to the position you're applying for. For example, if you're in marketing, talk about your experience managing campaigns, creating content, or analyzing data. Adding a small personal touch helps you sound relatable, but keep it brief and professional. Next comes, why do you want this job? Here, interviewers are checking whether you've done your homework and whether you're genuinely interested. A strong answer shows that you understand the company and its values, and it explains why your skills fit the role. You might mention a specific project the company did that impressed you, or how the team approaches creative work. Then, connect it to your own growth. Explain how this role gives you the chance to learn, contribute, and develop professionally. Avoid vague answers like, "I just need a job," which can sound unconfident. When discussing strengths, focus on 2 or 3 that are most relevant for the position. Instead of just stating them, illustrate each with a short example. This makes your answer more credible. Similarly, when talking about weaknesses, honesty is important, but frame it as an area of improvement. For example, You might say that you sometimes focus too much on details, but you've learned to manage your time better and prioritize tasks. This demonstrates self-awareness and a willingness to grow. For experience or behavioral questions, a story works best. Structure your answer so the interviewer can follow easily. Describe the challenge you faced, what you needed to do, the actions you took, and the outcome. The result doesn't have to be perfect. Showing initiative and problem solving is what really matters. Salary questions can feel intimidating, but they're completely normal. Do your research and present a reasonable range based on your experience and market rates. Speak confidently but politely, emphasizing that you're flexible depending on the responsibilities and benefits of the role. Thoughtful questions at the end of the interview are also important. Asking about the team, daily tasks, or the company's goals shows engagement and maturity. Throughout the interview, your voice, tone, and body language play a huge role. Sit upright, make eye contact, and speak clearly. Whether it's online or in person, small gestures like a calm pace, natural pauses, and a friendly tone help you appear confident and approachable. Above all, interviewers want to see the real you. Someone who communicates clearly, collaborates well, and has the potential to grow. Now it's your turn to practice. Imagine you're sitting across from the interviewer. Take a deep breath and answer naturally. Start by introducing yourself, summarizing your experience and skills in a few clear sentences. Then, think about your strengths and how you can briefly illustrate them with examples. Next, explain why you want this position, connecting the company's values and projects to your own goals. Recall a challenge you faced at work and describe how you handled it, focusing on your actions and the positive result. Finally, picture yourself asking a couple of thoughtful questions about the team, the daily tasks, or upcoming goals. As you practice, speak at a calm, steady pace. Pause naturally between ideas and make sure your voice sounds confident and friendly. If you stumble, that's okay. Just keep going. The goal is to get comfortable speaking about yourself and your experience in English so that when the real interview comes, you feel prepared and professional. The more you practice out loud, the more natural it will feel. Say the answers, hear yourself, and adjust until it flows smoothly. You've got this. Great job today. You've just practiced a full job interview, explored how to answer questions confidently, and even spoken out loud to reinforce your skills. Remember, the key to success is repetition. The more you practice, the more natural your answers will sound. Keep in mind that interviews are not just about perfect English. They're about showing who you are, how you think, and how you can contribute to the team. Stay calm, stay clear, and most importantly, be yourself. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to 5-Minute English Practice and share your thoughts in the comments. You can tell us what kind of job you're preparing for or which question you'd like more practice with. I'll be reading your comments and making more lessons to help you get ready for real interviews. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing, and good luck with your interview.